Hello, and welcome back to my wig room. Actually, I'm going to start calling it the wiggery, I think. I like that term. It sounds a bit more like piggery, which is more appropriate. So today I'm going to show you how to brush up and style a Marilyn, one of our Marilyns. So once again, I'm going to show you how it looks fresh out of the bag, so you know what you get. I like to do this so you know there's no trickery in the wiggery. That what you see is what you get. So there's your Marilyn. And there's me again. Hi. So what you want to, the first thing you want to do is put it on your head and just see where the hair wants to fall. You always have to listen to the hair. The hair knows best, and the hair ultimately has final say if you want things easy. So just put it on and then just get your brush and then just figure out where it sits the best. I mean, you can see that even just brushing that over there, that's, you know, that's going to work on that side. But if you just want to make sure, you can flip it over and have a look, but I don't need to because that is perfect. So now that we've discovered or established that, I'm going to cut the lace and block the wig, which I don't need to show you because you've already seen and it's on another video. And then we'll be back in just a little moment. Hi. Okay, so we're back. I've cut my lace and blocked it. Please always block your lace. Please look after it. I'm all about making life easy for yourself and shortcuts, but you cannot shortcut your lace, okay? You'll just ruin it. Just always respect it and always do the right thing by it. It'll last you a nice long time. So we've established the fact that we want to have our hair parted going from left to right to get that nice Marilyn wave there, that nice big S curl. But I'm just going to try something, well, I'm going to show you something different as well. Oh gosh. Sometimes I just concern myself. Polyfiller asked me about a sweeping fringe, which kind of means, I think, what she means is she sort of wants it a little bit more swept, like that, I think. I hope. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that first, and then we're going to go up and I'm going to finish it and set it in that S style. So start off with going section by section and backcombing. You don't need a huge amount of backcombing, but you want enough to create a structure. Well, it depends actually. It depends on how big you want it. If you want it really nice and natural, then don't really put any backcombing in, or just push the hair into place and style it. But if you want a big fabulous drag wig, you're going to have to put backcombing in it. And if you do backcombing correctly, you know, it acts in two ways. It gives you the body and the height, but it also holds the wig together, the style together. And that's kind of what you want. You want a bit of longevity. You don't want to be doing this every time you're wearing it. You want it to last, or do it once, and then last quite a few wears. And with a wig this length, I mean, you don't have to wash this wig because there's not any hair, or the length of the hair, to sort of mat or to get knotty and to get coated in smoke from nightclubs or just general sweat and body odor. So you could style a wig like this up and it could last you, you know, months, years sometimes. I've had wigs styled, well, I've styled wigs for people and they've come back and the pins have rusted in it. It's been so long. Thanks, Trevor Ashley. So, oh god. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to make this quite draggy and voluminous. And section by section, making a nice even amount of backcombing there. And you see how it holds itself together? That's what we're looking for. So, and even with the swept fringe, we still want to do this because it's going to hold itself together. All together now. Hold us. Never mind. So I'm going to go through and then, okay. Also, when you're backcombing in the direction that you want the final style to be. So we're obviously having the sweeping fringe come across, so I'm backcombing in sections going that way. The back will be the same, I'll be keysing in sections going down. Really simple, very, very much common sense, but, you know, I understand if your brain's not geared in a creative way and for you it doesn't come naturally. There are a lot of things that doesn't come naturally to me. I can't count or do maths at all. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Although, I'm a genius in hair. Hey, thank you. I'd much rather be a genius in hair and look gorgeous than be a human calculator. Okay, so backcombing is done. She looks a bit more like Sylvia Fine at the moment, but I swear to God, in a few minutes it's going to look gorgeous. Now, using these old-fashioned sort of pronged tail combs, and you can buy these at like hairdressing suppliers, and these are really good for this kind of style. So, go through from start from the bottom, and then just gently pick those ends up and push them or move them where they want to go. Don't forget, all that styling is already in it, really. Like the shape and the direction is already there. We've already created that with the factory set. So all you have to do is just backcomb it, and then the ends are going to go where they want to go. So just listen to the hair and let it speak to you. And literally, it's just pulling those ends down and covering over the patches or the holes. And look, very, very little work or effort has gone into making that look gorgeous. Look at that, beautiful. Oh my God. So, well, no, not yet. And then just go through pretty methodically and just push all those sections in the right direction. And you don't have to worry about getting the ends exactly right at the moment, because that'll come later, the final dressing of the wig. But you just want to push it all into place, and then it'll be gorgeous. As you're going, actually, section by section, if you want this to be really nice and solid, rather than just spraying at the end on the top, which will just then create like a shell of spray, yeah, if you go in as you're doing it, which I didn't do, but I probably should have, to show you, and then just bring every section down and spray it. And that way, you'll get hairspray in the entire structure of the hair, not just the outside. Okay, so. Remember, all I'm doing at the moment is just getting those sections in the right place, without brushing out your teasing. Oh, it's clamp. Okay, so once I've got that done, then I'll go through and smooth out the top. That's not going to help you, is it? How's that? It's very awkward for me. But it's not about me, it's about you, isn't it? Okay. Here. Oh look, I'm doing a voiceover. This part is a little bit boring. This whole section I probably could have sped up and had it all in fast motion, but I really wanted you to see me do it in real time so you knew or you know how long it takes, that you don't just sort of like wave the brush over it and it's finished. It takes time to get the hair in place and to get it the way you want. And just take your time, don't rush it. I'm rushing a little bit because I don't want it to go on forever. And like, you can spend hours with the final dressing of a wig, but if you just go through and just make it, nah, fuck. It's carpets! It's madness! The trick is to smooth the hair out without brushing out the teasing or flattening your wig. And you just sort of do that by getting the edge of your comb or your brush and just trying to pick up the first few hairs. Because if you go too deep, obviously it's going to take off the take out that backcombing that you've spent all that time doing. So just take your time. And if you don't get it right, if you end up brushing too much out, then just get back in and re-tease it. It's simple, but you know, you do something once and do it right, I like to say. Okay. Put that back behind here. And then this front. Okay, so we're going to do a swept fringe first off to show Polly. Okay, and just, you've got all that backcombing in there, and it's literally just smoothing it down and across. So if you see what I'm doing there, if you smooth it with your brush and then put your hand over it and just gently hold it there, and then you can manipulate the ends and put the ends where you want them without losing what you've just done. I'd probably really want, if I was going to do a real sweeping fringe, this fringe to be a bit longer, but these wigs aren't actually designed that way. So, you know, I'll just give you the idea and then, you know, hopefully you can work on that. So what I'll do then is I would spray that, and then if it wasn't holding together, if it wasn't holding itself together enough, then what you can do then is you can take the fringe, especially if it's longer, which it'll probably be more appropriate for you, and then take it in one unit, still with all that back combing in there. You don't want to take that out, but then get your comb underneath it and then join it all together by backcombing along the underneath, and then you'll see that it's much more of like a unit, one unit. Like that, you see? Okay, and then spray the shit out of it. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to